What up, YouTube? What up, snappers? It's Fizz. Coming with a special message today on how to detox heavy metals. And there's multiple ways to approach this and that you can do. And there are multiple ways that come into you, though we're all pretty much exposed to them one way or another. So I'm gonna list steps, to be frank. So where I'd like to start off is, there's a nice echo in that little archway of a tunnel. Detoxing heavy metals. The first thing I want to say, don't use chemicals or these clichéing methods that aren't natural. You don't want to use a chemical that's something that's man-made. You could say I'm prejudiced for not even thinking about this. I've heard some people talk about it, and I know there's a variety of these methods, but that's not natural, and you don't even know you're putting a chemical in to fight this, and you don't even know what it's doing. You know, it could be a placebo effect. If anything, it could be doing more harm than good. If you do that, which I don't recommend, I would highly look into it and see what's going on. A better approach would probably be a slow detox. Healing takes time. So we're gonna leave it at that note. So that would be one. Two would be to go in the sun. Heat. When you sweat through a sauna, a sweat lodge, even a nice hot shower or a hot bath, hot weather will expose toxins and open up your pores, and that way they'll radiate everything out of there and expose everything out of there. It's really good. And if you are doing like something like a sauna, you could or a sweat lodge, and you have like some nice cool water around, you could go in the sauna real like couple minutes till you feel like, okay, that's enough for right now. Jump in take a break or step in a cold shower if it's around, get cooled off, and come back in. You can just repeat this process. This would be a natural way. These are all natural ways to do it, and conveniently I think the best ways also, natural. So that would be number two. Number one is more so a warning. Or number three, again, like sweating, anything that involves sweating, don't be afraid to sweat. That's how you get everything out of you. It's really good to sweat and expose these toxins, and heavy metals will come out. Just sweating just has so many benefits, and exercise, which encourages sweating, so they kind of go hand in hand. This would be step three, or third recommendation. Yeah, like where you really break a sweat, and just like I said, being in the sun too, really beneficial. Having your whole body exposed. Having your whole body exposed to any type of heat is really good, especially the sun, along with sweating. Number four would be eating raw fat food. And this raw eggs would be really beneficial. Raw milk, raw cream, butter if you can get it, raw kefir, raw yogurt, any type of raw breast milk. Even if you could get breast milk, that'd probably be really beneficial. Raw fat from any animal is going to be beneficial. Bacon fat, you don't want it to be cooked You want it to be unpasteurized. You want it to be raw. They absorb the toxins, whereas cooked fats don't. Raw nuts would be another good one. Seeds, avocados, a coconut, oils, raw olive oil, coconut oil. You should do whatever raw fat that, you should do a combination for sure. And I would go heavy on the fats. This is probably one of, the second big recommendation other than sweating and stuff. But you're going to have to eat, so this kind of goes hand in hand, as they all do. And I would pretty much do all of these. Raw fats, do the ones you're intended to like, and do a combination. Don't just stick to one, and try different fats too to see which ones you really like. And make sure they're raw. Again, you don't want it to be cooked any raw fats. Okay, I think this is number 5. Number 5 would be, we're right next to the river. This is the Allegheny. Number 5 would be, I would give a view, but this is more information, and the view, not my biggest deal, concern, or consent. Number 5, now this one I do raise caution for. It can definitely be done and very beneficial, which would be dry fasting. There's a soft dry fast and a hard dry fast. One, you don't touch any water, you won't take showers, you won't brush your teeth, you won't put water anywhere in your skin, or you'll just try to abstain from water as much as you can. That would be a hard dry fast. And a soft one, you would use, you'd probably take a shower, Water fasting would work too. Dry fasting would do it because you have water in your body, and it would use up what it has, and it will quench like anything out of there and excrete them. So dry fasting, yeah, I would recommend them both, more so dry fasting. Instead of drinking water, I would aim for more vegetable just in general, especially towards this, more vegetable juices and more like raw milk or mineral water that's naturally sparkling. And like I said, juices of any sort would be better than water because they contain much more and it's way more hydrating. Like I said, dry fasting pretty good, and I've done it multiple times. I have videos on it in case you're curious. But yeah, that could be a technique too if you'd like to. I'd like to say those are harder ones to accomplish and more aggravating on the body, definitely. So yeah, check them out for yourself. And yeah, just to sum all it up, like I recommend doing it naturally, not using any chemicals or clicheing. There is one more I would like to mention, which I don't know. I mean, I could search real quick, but you can do this on your own, and I think they would be beneficial if you got them. And I think fresh is definitely better, which would probably even make it more harder to obtain and get. Certain herbs, but definitely I believe in herbs. That being said, like fresh would be really good. but sometimes it's hard to get those, and then you'd have to educate yourself and find out which ones are really good for removing it. So yeah, those could be another one. So those are like 6-7 tips. Alright, snappers, give me a thumbs up if you're gonna check out some other videos and you're gonna get all those heavy metals out of you and be aware of what's going on around you and how society works and they're trying to poison you. Give me a thumbs down if you're just gonna be a heavy clank of metal that sits there and feels bad all the time and not know why. You could check out my other videos on my channel. I'm here to raise awareness, give love, be a raw dude, be honest and truthful, talk about advice and health and conspiracies and myths. I'm writing a book soon called Life's a Ride. Stay tuned for that. It will be the best book you ever read. Subscribe to my channel, of course. Links in the description for further contact. You can donate to my PayPal or Patreon. In the comments section, you can tell me how you feel. I'd love to hear, and your experience, your tall tale, and just how you feel in general. I'd love to hear it. Also, everything I based off, everything, none of this is science. This is all experience and feeling from myself. That's what I based all of it off of. I would not base something off of mere logic or something I haven't tried. And if I do, I would say it, that I haven't tried this, but it could be beneficial, or so I heard. So none of this is based on science. Yeah, so you can check out some other videos too. Thanks for tuning in, and I appreciate it. I hope everyone can heal and love themselves. Also, another step, which would be 7, would just believe and pray. They go hand in hand. If you're not believing in what you're doing, it will never work. It could, but if you believe and, pray to it and just have faith, it will be so much stronger. You could do none of these and you could still feel better. Believing and faith and prayer are so strong. I could never explain. You have to do it for yourself. Just if you're going to take back, let's say, a vegetable juice, just like, I believe this is going to heal me. You just say it in your head. You could say it out loud too. You could shout it for all you want. You just believe it's going to heal you, and you keep praying and having faith and being thankful of what's going on, because you're alive, and that's a plus. Not to say being dead is bad, but you're here now, so you still have a chance to fight if you're sick and regain health. And you're alive for a reason, so you have another chance. God has given you another reason, so you're here. So take opportunity. Don't back down. You got to fight. Don't overdo it, but strict discipline is nice. Take control of yourself and love yourself, and forgive yourself and forgive others, and ask for forgiveness for yourself. Let's heal one another and not be absurd or scrutiny against one another and discriminating. So like I said, belief. When you take a vegetable juice or you're eating some raw eggs, some raw butter, let's be thankful. Let's try to recognize where it's coming from. If not, let's raise awareness for everyone and be aware. And like I said, if you're eating even some nuts, just be like, I'm thankful for these nuts. I hope they heal me. I hope good things. And you just pray, just smile and be happy. Number 8 I don't want to continue. These are just coming spontaneously, but being happy and smiling is better than anything you could ever do. It doesn't matter what's going on. If you're happy and smiling, all you have to do is smile. Everything is going good. your whole physiology changes, but you'll feel good. That's all you need to know. You don't need to know about all the silence and all that, or what's going on. Just smile. Smile may even be ahead of all of these, just being happy. You know, these are two, you don't have to do nothing. Smiling, prayer, and belief, and being thankful, just all around. Those will heal a lot. And being open, or being able to forgive yourself and others. You don't even got to tell them, you just say it yourself. Or if you do see them and you want to, then tell them. And let some stress off your chest if that's needed. Water's calming. And the birds are always, love hearing the birds chirp. I like hearing the birds chirp than listen to a lot of music. Yeah, so I would expend more time on like belief and prayer, but you just do whatever works for you in that sense. Whatever feels and comes to you of that matter. And then smiling is what matters most. Just smile, you know. You doesn't matter, you know, anytime you're not smiling, or if you're being negative or angry, you know, you can change that just by smiling. Everything will change around. It's all right. I feel for you, and if you need help, you can reach out to me. Yeah, I hope you have a wonderful day, and oneness for all, and the ability to raise awareness and just be aware of what's going on. And I like to help people again and heal them and create a community and just a better world altogether. Thank you very much. Hope you have a wonderful day. I'll throw some of the water in if we can.